for the first time in my life, I was disappointed that either it's Obi or the legal team would ever even answer a Deji.
Thank you. Thank you.
Answering Deji for me is the worst mistake that a Peter Obi or his legal team will ever do. And I felt personally very disappointed because as a person, Deji is not someone I would answer. And I heard someone say Deji is an activist. I don't understand why we misunderstand these things, like Obina said. Deji has never been an activist. Do you know what activism means? It means that you're going all out for what you believe and will not at any point be compromised. Who is Deji? What has Deji done in his life to make money?
He's a lawyer.
Because most times when at someone who I'm a lawyer, an activist, so do they pay activists money? No. Do they pay activists money? So if Deji feels I am challenging him today, I've known Deji for a very long time.
Okay.
And knowing Deji stopped me for a long time joining people when they are going to do activism. Once I see Deji, I back out. Because Deji is one of those persons that you can easily sideline and they will come and divide the crowd. So answering Deji for me is a big turn off.
Okay.
Deji is very irrelevant. He is not an activist. He is not a celebrity. I classify people like Deji as the likes of Daniel Bwala.
Wow.
Femi Fani-Kayode.
Okay. Why?
I said Daniel Bwala.
Okay.
Femi Fani-Kayode.
Okay.
What's his name? I'm a lawyer. Oh, you think so? No, so you see, okay, oh, sorry, please, hold on. So you see the problem. The problem is that we still look at people when they sugarcoat some part of their lives. So we should wait till get to that level first. So you see the problem where we feel like we should exercise patience with corrupt people until they finish stealing our money, right? So for me, whatever Deji is saying in Nigeria today, Deji should not be taken seriously. I even pity the likes of Very Dark Man, who even accepted in the first place to make Deji a lawyer. Oh,
guy was also confused.
Okay.
And just like he said, the problem we have now is that people claim to be activists, but they're just hustling. Most activists you see in Nigeria today, they take activism as a hustle.
Like who?
Most of them.
Okay.
Deji had issues with Wike, and Wike came out and said, Deji came and begged me to support him to become vice secretary of the PDP, and I said no to him. And because he was paid, he went on a shooting spree with one other very confused young man, and they were accusing Wike of a lot. Now today, there's a story that says Deji went to Peter Obi to tell LP to give him a waiver to become their House of Assembly member in candidate in Abuja. We don't know how that conversation ended, but probably he didn't get the support he wanted, and now he's backlashing Obi. I'm not a fan of Obi. I also believe he's a political prostitute. But saying Obi offered him bribe,
Who is political prostitute?
Peter Obi now, yes. In my opinion, I also believe that. But saying that Peter Obi offered him bribe, if he had offered him bribe, why didn't you come out before the election to say this guy is not a good guy, he offered me bribe, and you bring out evidence? But because the narrative did not favor him, he's not out there saying things that are not good. I'm happy that Obi even took a step, an action, to sue him, because people just throw things at that young man. He's not a young man. People throw things at him, and he allowed them to just go scot-free.
Okay.
But again, Obi is a political prostitute. That's correct.
Okay.
It's very unfortunate that we have an ecosystem now whereby most of the people that drive the narrative in our polity are the deplorable ones. Very unfortunate. I used to be a former SRA nurse. I know Deji. Deji has a constituency where that constituency is where he has been living upon, which is activism and any other. Thank God he's a lawyer now. This we cannot address him properly.
Okay.
But that does not take away what he has said about Peter Obi. You get it? Let's face the fact. I don't believe that Peter Obi will have offered him money.
Okay.
But he actually made some valid points about it. There's no any other from anywhere. Whether we like it or not, the polity and the demand for better governance, is going on every day. Government is actually doing better than they were doing before, except if we don't want to accept it. Yes, we now have these Gen Z people now that are also driving narrative. They are impatient. They don't want to give room to. They don't want to give room.
So you think the government is doing a lot?
Nobody can accuse this current government of not doing anything.
Okay, like what?
We might not see results yet.
Okay, we are not seeing results.
But there is a policy. There is a policy.
Okay.
You know, you need to get this point. You know, there is when you have the government that is not doing anything. It's different from when they are doing some things and we agree that what they are doing is not enough, or we are not getting results from it. So back to the main issue, which is the Adeyanju itself. The point he has made, fine and good. Everybody will question everybody's antecedents, what you have done, especially when you have had opportunity to hold the public place before.
Okay,
that's it.
Thank you. Thank you. So for me, Deji is not an activist. He's a hustler. All right, because if you listen to what he said in that interview, he made mention of. Pardon? Louder, please. Okay. If you listen to what he said in that interview, he made mention of if Peter Obi is on the ballot, he'd rather vote Tinubu. Note, yes, note, he did not say he will vote Sowore, who is his friend. He did feel that? Yeah, I did that. He did not say he will vote Sowore, he said he will vote Tinubu. What does that tell you? Is anywhere belief is a hustler. That's all. It doesn't stand for anything. And someone that doesn't stand for something will fall for anything. Thank you.
The first guy that spoke in this video made a very valid point. Although I don't know his name, I know he's a comedian, the one that has plenty beers and the white beers. You know, I've also come across him on YouTube before, you know. The guy made a valid point. He said something about Deji. He said he's one of the, say if you go to, by that time, those that were so call for protest, you know, he go there to support and he see that guy, they say we just walk away. He said Deji is one of those, you understand, that sideline protest, you know, go and meet the oppressor, collect money. And he said something, he said, how did Deji make this money? That's the question I'll be asking. Someone says a lawyer who just became a lawyer less than a year. Less than 2 years, let's put it. You understand what I'm saying now? How did he really make his money? I am in this media. I'm on this media. So I know it's more for want to be rich to make our cool, clean money. We already have platforms small. We may not have gotten there, but at least we get, for this social media, we get small voice. You don't understand? Support them. They'll be sponsoring you. You need money. You need to. 5 million, 10 million, 20 million is not nothing for them. It's what they easily cover. So now you are singing directly or indirectly. You understand? Come for them. Especially your voice is loud on this social media. If you want to be corrupt. So that is how he make his money. Before he came fully out, right, to try to switch to Atiku, I was the first person that sensed it. Same person who came, led this to support the coalition, right? That came. And suddenly, he was not, he said, we're not speaking against any of them. He said, speaking against Peter Obi, speaking in favor of Atiku. I said, no. This guy, he's bribed. I understand fully well that 29. I never even knew he was a PDP member until Wike came out and spoke. But I knew he supported PDP 100%, which was not bad because the country was going down the drain. You understand? Now, let's wrap it up with this. Remember, I've published a video here before where Wike said, because Deji came for him to support him as a public national secretary, you understand, he refused. You get it? That's why it came out for him, one. Now, there was also a video I published here last week where it was alleged that he met Peter Obi and approached him that he needed a support, you know, to be the rep member in Abuja. No, Labour representative. He didn't get it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So, anyway, there's someone I want to ask is that, what is your take? Are you in support that Obi this court case should proceed or should ignore a Deji? For me, I'm really of the opinion it should proceed with the case. You understand? And let it, even if the case, no matter how long it takes, but let it be on record that he took illegal action against this charlatan.